Okay, I hope you guys are all doing good. It's time for my annual song analysis video, which I hope was not annual. I hope it was more frequent, but because of various reasons, life happens so that I can only do this once a year. I hope it changes. Anyway, so today I'm gonna talk about this song. I don't know, probably most of you don't know about this song. It's from this movie called Disco Dancer, 1982, Bollywood, and the title song is the title album. The album soundtrack is composed by legend in the Bollywood scene. His name is Bappi Lahiri. Some of you might have heard about it. It's a disco soundtrack. That's it. And it's really interesting for me to listen to this because it is not something that we know Bollywood for. It's not so. I mean, it's dancey, but in a different sort of a way. And it's not the typical Bollywood dance. It borrows heavily from the music that was going on in the West at that point of time. So, namely disco. And the song that I'm not talking about the whole soundtrack here. I'm talking about just the title track. I also made a little video where I play the title track. I have changed the arrangement a little bit, but the crux of it remains the same. You can find that link somewhere down there. I always wanted to do that. Not the soundtrack video, but to say you can find it down there. And yes, now I've done it. Success. Anyway, so yeah, go check it out. I also have transcribed it, and you can find it in my Patreon. There are no guitar tabs because you know how I feel about guitar tabs. Don't use guitar tabs. Yeah, just slow that video down if you want to listen to it, if you want to try playing it. Anyway, so this is about song analysis. Right, so the first part of the song, it starts with a really funky bass line, which goes something, it's in G minor, the whole song. That's more or less how the bass goes. That's the intro bass groove, and then the chords. The song essentially has two sections. The first section, section A, which is where the initial solo comes and so on, it is in G minor. So it's in G minor and goes to C minor, to the fourth. So it starts like this. And then it goes to an F. So the function, I'm playing more or less triads over here. So this is G minor triad, and I'm playing a C minor triad here. And then when it comes to the F, which happens to be the flat seventh of G minor, and this is in the G minor scale, so the seventh chord is a major, and that's why we have a major F chord over there, and I'm playing a third inversion of the F. Sounds really cool in these funky tracks. So sometimes I play the G minor triad here, another inversion. You can check it out. Really, really cool sounding chord with the excuse me, with the G in the melody at the top. That's the first section of the song. It's really interesting to see how this doesn't have any vocals. It's a completely instrumental track, and there's a guitar line going on which goes like. So you can really hear the chords change. You can really hear the chords change in the first section. So G minor to C minor and so on, which is very nice to learn how to solo on changes. So it goes like. So you can really hear that C note. The C minor chord starts with the C note. And then when it goes to the F bit, so this is the F part. And then it ends up on a G again, the note G, and also that's the fourth G over there. So really cool. I'll just, this is not a tutorial video because it's an analysis video. So I'm not really going to show you how to play and all of that. But yeah, this is like, I'll just run through the section quickly, the chords. Right, so that is the A section, and then there's a B section which starts on a C minor. So it goes on C minor, D minor. So we are again in the key of G major, and now C minor is the fourth. So yeah, the second section, this B section goes like this. Then it changes to an E flat major chord and F major chord. That happens 2 times. So that's the entire second section. And again, if you go back to either the title track of Disco Dancer, which you'll find in YouTube, I've actually also put a link somewhere down here, or to the version that I made, you can see what happens over there. So it goes, the solo goes like this. So what's happening in this solo? Let's analyze. Let's see what's happening. So that's a pickup. So that's the C minor part, right? So and then it ends up on a D. And this is super cool again to see, to learn how to solo. Because he's just going on, it's just going on in C minor. He's playing the 9th and and this one, and E flat. And then this is where the D minor chord starts. And then again C minor. So it's essentially, it's amazing how beautiful melodies you can just make with triads, right? Again on D minor. And then comes one of my favorite parts of the song, the E flat part. So again, it's following mostly triads, right? This is, if you think about shapes, this is like a C minor pentatonic shape, but don't think about shapes. So it's yeah, don't think about shapes. Just think about notes, right? So this is all in the E flat major. E flat major key. 5th. This is again now in F major, right? Because now we are in the F major chord. So 3rd, 5th, then again E flat major. Beautiful, right? So that's how the first part of the song ends. Then in the original, in the title track, I think it goes on directly to the second half, where it starts again with. But just to break it up a bit, in my version, I put a little drum break and I play sort of a groove in G minor. I go on like. Right, so, and after that it repeats, but it repeats with a few changes. So there are no changes in the chords. The chords remain the same. There are a couple of other melodies that I played. You can check out my video or my transcription. Yeah, and again, really good song for Good song for learning how to solo. What else we have? Yeah, so what voicings do I use when I play this song? When I comp, I primarily just hang on with the triads, right? So I would, as I said, G minor, so I would do this one, or I would do this one, and maybe sometimes this one, but I find it a bit too high up on the neck, so yeah, it's a bit too shrill. So I don't really use that one. For D minor, C minor, I use this one a lot, or this one. There's another C minor I really like. I don't really get to use it so much, but you can try it out if you find a way to use it. So it's this one. It's got more of a major-ish tone to the C minor. You gotta probably play this as well, but it's too much sometimes. But again, good to have it in your pocket, you know, throw this in sometime. For F major, yeah, I use this triad a lot. So the second inversion, right, with the third in the bass. Yeah, that's more or less it. D minor, I played this, and then sometimes this. That's more or less it. And scales, yeah, you can just keep on improvising this one with the G minor scale. Yeah, you can use the G minor scale, B flat major, same as G minor, right? You can probably sometimes throw in a melodic minor over here with the F sharp, but the prime idea is G minor scale. Try with the triad. So when there's G minor going on, play the G minor triad, like. Then C minor, play the C minor triad, right? So just playing the triads and messing around with that would give you a lot of possibilities to solo on this. All right, that's essentially my song analysis. I hope you guys found this useful. If you found this useful, then send me a lot of money. If you don't want to do that, then you can also do what other people tell you to do in their YouTube channels. You can subscribe. Yeah, that's it. Listen to the song. More importantly, it's not about me. Listen to the song and listen to the whole album. Bappi Lahiri, it's a classic. It's a classic. Listen to this. All right, have a great Sunday evening. Cheerio.